You wake up, reach for your phone. Not to check the time, but to see if someone's texted you. You make breakfast and send a message. You work with music or podcasts on because silence feels heavy, and when plans fall through, that quiet Saturday night suddenly feels unbearable. You know this person. Maybe you're this person, and people love to label that as needy, codependent, unable to be alone. But what if that's not weakness at all? What if constantly seeking companionship reveals something deeper about how your mind works? Something that's actually human? Let's break it down. Number 1, the co-regulators. These are people whose bodies literally calm down around others. It's not clinginess, it's biology. Attachment theory and social baseline research show that our brains are wired for connection. When we're alone, stress rises. When someone's near, our nervous system relaxes. For co-regulators, companionship isn't preference, it's balance. They don't need constant attention, they just need presence. Number 2, the meaning makers. These people process life out loud. They'll say, I don't know what I think until I talk about it. A beautiful sunset or funny moment feels incomplete if it's not shared. For them, conversation isn't small talk. It's how life becomes real. Their mind finds clarity through connection. Number 3, the safety seekers. Some crave company because being alone feels unsafe. Maybe they grew up in chaos or silence reminds them of fear. Maybe their thoughts get too loud when no one's around. For them, companionship isn't about avoiding boredom. It's about feeling safe. It's a form of emotional armor. And judging that as neediness completely misses the point. Number 4, the identity borrowers. Now this one's tricky. Some people don't know who they are outside of relationships. Their sense of self depends on others. Being the friend, the helper, the partner. Alone, they feel like they disappear. It often comes from childhood, when love was conditional. When being useful was how you mattered. So companionship for them isn't just comforting, it's existential. Number 5, the Joy-Amplifiers. These are the bright souls who just love sharing everything. Food tastes better, music hits harder, laughter lasts longer. When it's shared, their brains are wired for connection. Social interaction literally boosts their dopamine. They don't fear solitude. They just find joy multiplied when others are around. Their need for company comes from abundance, not lack. Number 6, the healers through connection. And then there are the givers. Always there for others, always surrounded, always helping. But deep down, helping is how they avoid being helped. They're afraid of stillness because it would mean facing their own pain. So they heal others to distract from their own wounds. Their companionship is constant, but not always balanced. Here's the thing. Just like isolation can become unhealthy, constant companionship can turn into avoidance. If you can't be alone at all, if silence feels unbearable, if you need validation to feel okay, that's not connection. That's dependency. And dependency pretending to be connection? It'll always leave you empty, no matter how many people are around. The truth is, companionship is beautiful. Humans are social creatures. But connection becomes meaningful only when it's chosen, not when it's needed to escape yourself. You don't have to love solitude. You just need honesty. Ask yourself, am I seeking people to enrich my life? Or to distract from it? Am I connecting from fullness? Or from fear of emptiness? Because companionship nourishes the soul, but self-knowledge gives it depth. Here's what's fascinating. People who crave solitude and people who crave company are often solving the same problem, just in opposite ways. One fears being seen and rejected. The other fears being alone and unseen. Both are just trying to feel safe. So which one are you? The co-regulator, the meaning maker, the safety seeker, the identity borrower, the joy amplifier, or the healer through connection? Maybe you're a mix of all of them, depending on the season of your life and the deeper question. When you seek someone's company, what are you really looking for? Regulation? Meaning? Safety? Joy? Distraction? Because neither solitude nor companionship is superior. Both are ways of being human. The real power comes from awareness, knowing why you need what you need. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. If this gave you a new way to see your relationship with others and yourself, stick around. Here, we talk psychology, self-awareness, and what it really means to live consciously. And if you want to dive deeper, join our community. Links in the description. Because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to feel okay. Some of us do that alone. Some of us do that together. And understanding that, that's what makes us human.